Today we need to talk about S&P 500, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the entire altcoin market. Let's understand where we are standing right now. Altcoin and the Wall Street cheat sheet, psychology of the markets. Let's understand where we are standing in order to prepare, because at the end of the day no one knows exactly what's gonna happen next, but we have to understand where we are standing. I cannot stress enough about it. And right now we are at the end of September. The market is volatile for sure. While the Q3 got many X's in some of the altcoin market, S&P 500 outperformed everything, even Bitcoin in the last few months. But where we are standing right now we are around here. This is September, October. Then October is gonna go into optimism, November belief, thrill, and then euphoria might go towards December. And let's understand where we're standing into the charts as well. Right now, SPX is a new all-time high. The last 3 days of last week, we've been on the red, which means a bit of retracement. But while everyone is calling for a capitulation for the SPX, I will be calling a blow off top soon. Because what's happening right now could be the calm before the storm. While most people are calling this a capitulation, I'm calling this something different. A blow off top setup. Let's start with the SPX. For the past 2 weeks, the index has been grinding around all-time high. Every single day, closing Q3 on a bullish note. Institutions, hedge funds, and retail traders are watching this level like hawks. Historically, when the S&P 500 is this strong into Q4, volatility is never far away. So what's next? October has a reputation for being a make or break month in financial markets. We could see one more retracement before the next leg higher, but right now the chart is showing strength, not weakness. As you can see, let's go into the daily, because that's the weekly chart, but we're going to go into the daily and what is happening right now. Don't be afraid. The market is just having a 3-day retracement, which is just a 2% retracement, and on Friday it just had a bounce, which means could be a dead cat bounce, ABC correction. We might have a ABC correction going this way to 6.5, then back to 6.6, and then down towards $6,000, which might be one of the strategy which one the market makers are gonna pull the trigger into. But I'm more inclined that the market is just gonna have a little bit of accumulation and then spike back up without even looking at anything, as you can see here. Let me draw it for you, because at the end of the day no one knows exactly what's gonna happen, is it? If you know, just comment down below, but I don't believe anybody knows exactly what's gonna happen next. It is what it is, isn't it? Let's go into ABC. Could be this way. A is gonna go back to 6, 7, and then down to reach, and then we're gonna go higher. But let's see what's gonna happen next, because at the end of the day no one knows, as I stated earlier. But let's get into Bitcoin a little bit, because in case SPX is gonna have a retracement to 6,000, 6,200, Bitcoin is gonna go to 100,000. There is not a doubt. Bitcoin dominance is having a bounce as well, a dead cat bounce from 57% all the way to 59%, and now is sitting at support 58%, but that's not saying anything yet. Bitcoin price, it had a retracement from a new all-time high, $124,000, all the way down to 100 $7,000, which was a 14% retracement. Nothing to worry about. When the Bitcoin or the bull market is over, while we are sitting above $100,000, $99,000, we are out of the woods. Now let's talk Bitcoin more. We just saw a retracement down to 108,000 again. Some traders are panicking, but this is what healthy bull market do: shake out weekends before the next move. Historically, every bull run has these retracements before pushing into new parabolic stages. So while others scream capitulation, I'm seeing signals of a classic blow off top pattern forming. And what's that and how that can look? Let's go into a pattern, which one I always 1 2 3 4 5. We might go, let's go on ABC correction first. If that's gonna happen, we're gonna have A, B, C towards 100, and then if we go to 5-leg pattern again, the last dance, I have fast move, then we are gonna go back to and that's gonna be the last blow off top. Which one? That has to move fast for sure. That's gonna be the play. Which one I go with? Is that gonna happen? I don't know. We might see between $140,000, but let's see what's gonna happen with Ethereum, because right now Ethereum is sitting around $4,000. They found a great support there, but we need to understand that Ethereum can go down to 3,600 or even lower. It all depends on what's gonna happen with the S&P and Bitcoin. Compared to Bitcoin, Ethereum has been lagging, and that's normal. In every cycle, Ethereum consolidates while Bitcoin takes the spotlight, but don't count it out. Ethereum trend is your friend and is gonna make its strongest move later in the cycle. If Bitcoin continues to rally later in this cycle, Ethereum has a clear path higher, and altcoins will eventually follow. That's the last dance as well. Let's understand what's happening with the total tree. Total tree excluding BTC. What's happening over here? Yes, right now it's sitting around 1 trillion, 1.6 trillion, 1.7 trillion. The chart that track altcoin market, cap excluding Ethereum and Bitcoin, has been absolutely decimated again. Retail investors are feeling the pain, and that's exactly what smart money wants. Weekends shaken out before the next big run. Here is the truth: most altcoins will not survive long term, but within this pain there are opportunities for those who know how to pick their spots. Pay close attention, otherwise you're gonna pay the price. What's next? Expect another retracement before the finale in October. Stick to a DCA in strategy and a DCA out strategy. Always do your own diligence and your own research. And most importantly, time is on our side. The markets wants you emotion. If you are emotional, you are gonna get wrecked. It wants you to choose tops and sell bottoms. They want you to buy tops and sell bottoms for sure. But if you have a strategy, you don't play their game. Remember, while others are calling capitulation, I'm calling the biggest of the final blow off top. I'm calling the beginning of the final blow off top. get ready. October could be the month that changes everything. My name is George from Farmers Club Show. Not financial advice, on entertainment purposes. I'll see you on the next one. Comment, share, subscribe, follow. Bye bye.